Welcome to my YouTube channel, fellow traders. This is Jetly with you. Before we start our analysis for the coming week, which is from the 7th of September 2020 to the 11th of September 2020, I just wanted to let you know that I do post different trade setups happening during the week. So feel free to follow me on the trading account, which is Jetly232. Let's see, the last trade which I posted was 1st of September, which I forecasted was GBPAUD going long. Let's see how did it do. This pair, oh yeah, this one I think I'm still in that trade. But there was not much of impulsive move. As you all know from my previous videos and previous trade setups, that if you could see, I locked in my trading, my stop loss. So I don't like those kind of moves when market just keeps trickling its way up. I know eventually it will go up, but I would prefer being in an impulsive move. My stop loss was 69. Okay. Anyway, so then we had a few more other pairs which were forming just mainly based on patterns. Okay, so let's start with the next week's analysis. So for the next week's analysis, which is the 7th of September 2020 to the 11th of September 2020, the first pair, the market looks actually quite potential. There's a lot of potential trade setups that are forming this week. The first pair would be EUROCAD. So what are we looking for here? So what I'm expecting the probability of the trade to do is form a falling wedge or a descending channel and reach the double bottom area and then shoot all the way higher up, or it could probably go a little more deeper down, touch the bottom trend line, and then shoot all the way up, forming the first correction and then all the way up. So this is for EURCAD. The next pair is CHF Jpy. So over here, if you could see, overall picture is forming what? Falling wedge pattern. So a falling wedge pattern has been forming, and I would expect it to form a 3-touch pattern as pattern completion. So over here what happens is I would want it to form a pattern within a pattern, maybe come for one more touch and then shoot up, first correction, and then all the way up. You could look at to enter the trade either at the bottom of the pattern or after the break and first correction, you can take it there as well. Anyway, our bias is to go long for CHF Jpy for this week. Well, unless if the market changes its pattern and shows a different pattern, then our bias will change. As of now, it's going to be long. The next pair is Cad Chf. Not many of the traders really prefer trading this pair, but I just saw it's actually forming a prime setup over here. So it does have a potential to drop. Now, you see it came from an impulsive leg and is forming a correction. If the price keeps correcting and continue correctively to go up like this without much of movement, I would look to sell this pair and take it all the way to the downside. Yeah. Next is AUDNZD. So what am I looking over here? So if you could see, it's forming a falling wedge pattern, and there is a potential for it to drop one more time before continuing to go higher. So I would look to enter it at the bottom of the pattern if it forms a pattern within a pattern structure, or maybe wait for the first break and take it on the first correction to the upside. Yeah. So this would still remain, our 90% rule would still remain. Yeah. So depending, if I'm getting a good risk to reward ratio over here at the bottom, I would take it at the bottom. If not, I would just leave it, because for me, risk to reward ratio is of most importance. Minimum would be 1:3 that I would be focusing on. If I don't get the 1:3, worst case scenario 1:2. Nothing lower than that, and if I don't get it, I'm happy to stay away from the trade. So those are the top 4 in my list for the coming week, which are already ready for trading. The next few pairs would be GBPUSD, AUDUSD, EURUSD. These are all just going to be on my watch list because they have not really formed much, like for an example. But once they form, I would post them. I'll definitely post them on my TradingView account where you could see it happening. And what I would mainly look for is for it to see, as of now, it's not yet fully formed. I would probably want it to form a falling wedge or a descending channel pattern like this, either at the double bottom or at the bottom of the channel, and we take it long. These are the things that I would be looking at. Since it's not really formed yet, I do have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close to 7 pairs which are on my watch list. So definitely they all have good potential setups that are forming, just waiting for them to really form a little bit and enter the trade. So far for the next week, which are ready or primed to be entered, are the first 4, and the rest of them, once they develop, I'll definitely post them on my TradingView account where you could see for live trade setups that's happening. See, what I've noticed is there is no point in me telling you that the price is expected to go up. You will definitely not really materialize on it, because there's a lot of other things which are involved in it, which is the trade management. Where do you enter, where do you exit, where do you place your stop loss. So there are so many other different technical part of it which you really need to keep an eye on. I would be more than happy to teach you. And see, I don't sell any course, and I do not have a course or something to trade, but I really want to deliver this message to the maximum number of people who really want to trade, but they're not able to they're not able to be consistent in the trades. So feel free to join my TradingView, and in case if you have any sort of queries or doubt, you can always message me. I'm just a retail trader, same as you, just trying to help people who would want to be successful in trading. And trust me guys, it's not very difficult, just a few technical things that you need to know, which is easy to master. It's not like only for people who have high IQ or high intelligence can really make money out of it. Yeah. So just wanted to keep this video short, and let's see here, which is AUDUSD. What do we have? AUDUSD. See, these are all still waiting to develop. I'm not really. They're just on my watch list. I would wait for us. It's forming a descending channel, waiting for it to come at the bottom of the channel before taking it long. And NZD is still not yet. These are not yet developed, but I'm 100% sure they definitely will develop during the course of this week, this coming week. In case if you have any sort of doubts or any sort of queries, feel free to comment in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to reply to you. And you could follow, like I said, you could follow me on my TradingView, and I do have a Telegram channel where I post free analysis as well over there. And let's see how this week takes us. Thank you for watching, guys.